Have you ever felt your heart racing, fluttering, or pounding, and had no idea why? Maybe you thought it was anxiety or just a bad night's sleep. But what if I told you your stomach, not your heart, might be the real reason behind those scary heart symptoms? Yes, your gut could be quietly triggering your heart to misfire. You see, the gut and the heart are more connected than most people realize. Inside your gut live trillions of bacteria, some good, some harmful. This delicate ecosystem is called your gut microbiome, and it plays a major role in everything from digestion to immunity, even your mood. But here's the shocking part. If your gut bacteria fall out of balance, it can lead to a condition called dysbiosis, and that imbalance may send a wave of silent inflammation through your body, all the way to your heart. This inflammation doesn't come with flashing red lights. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't make noise. But over time, it quietly damages the walls of your arteries, makes your blood pressure climb, and yes, it can trigger arrhythmias, palpitations, and even heart failure. And the older we get, the more vulnerable our gut becomes. Years of medications, stress, sugar, and processed food slowly weaken the balance. That's why many seniors suffer heart symptoms, even when they're doing everything right. So how do we fix it? The early signs of a gut-heart imbalance, and the first small change that could bring relief. The hidden signals. Is your gut stressing your heart? So, how do you know if your gut is quietly hurting your heart? Well, your body often gives subtle clues, but most people ignore them or blame them on aging. Let's look at a few signs that your gut and heart might be out of sync. Frequent bloating or gas after meals. Irregular heartbeat or sudden palpitations without a clear cause. Fatigue that doesn't go away, even after rest. Mood swings or anxiety that seem to come from nowhere. And oddly enough, frequent heartburn or indigestion. These symptoms may seem unrelated, but inside, they often trace back to chronic inflammation from an unhealthy gut. And here's where it gets more serious. When your gut is inflamed, it produces harmful compounds like TMAO, a substance linked to clogged arteries and heart disease. In simple terms, bad bacteria in your gut can turn certain foods, like red meat or eggs, into toxins that directly attack your heart health. And if you're over 60, your natural defenses are weaker. Your stomach doesn't produce as much acid, your digestion slows down, and your good bacteria struggle to survive. That gives bad bacteria the upper hand, and your heart pays the price. But don't worry, this is not the end of the story. I'll show you a few simple dietary shifts that can start healing your gut and protecting your heart naturally. You don't need pills. You don't need fancy supplements. Just real food and a few smart habits. Heal your gut, save your heart. What to eat after 60. Let's talk solutions now. If your gut has been quietly inflaming your heart for years, how do you turn things around, safely and naturally? It starts with food, because the right foods can do two powerful things. First, they feed the good bacteria in your gut. And second, they stop the bad bacteria from creating harmful toxins like TMAO that damage your heart. One of the best places to start is with fiber-rich foods. Think oats, flax seeds, lentils, apples, and especially leafy greens. These foods act like gentle brushes for your intestines, sweeping out waste and giving your gut bacteria the fuel they need to thrive. More good bacteria means less inflammation and a healthier heart. Another game changer is fermented foods. Now I know some of you may not be used to eating things like sauerkraut, kimchi, or kefir, but even just a small daily serving can reintroduce friendly bacteria into your system. These little guys help calm inflammation, repair the gut lining, and reduce heart risks. And here's a tip most people overlook. Eat a variety of plant-based colors. Deep red beets, dark green spinach, bright orange carrots. These foods are rich in antioxidants and polyphenol that protect your blood vessels and help balance your gut microbiome. But healing your gut isn't just about what you add. It's also about what you remove. Try cutting back on ultra-processed foods, fried items, and sugary snacks. These foods fuel harmful bacteria, create more gut inflammation, and silently raise your blood pressure and cholesterol. You don't need to eliminate everything overnight, but even small steps can have a big impact. And if you're wondering about meat, here's a gentle guideline. Limit red meat and processed meats like sausages. These can trigger the harmful bacteria that produce TMAO, the compound linked to heart disease. Instead, try replacing them with plant proteins like beans or heart-friendly fish like salmon or mackerel once or twice a week. Your gut is more powerful than you think. Feed it right, and it can become your heart's greatest protector. The hidden role of stress and sleep in gut, heart health. Now, we've talked a lot about food, but healing your heart and gut isn't just about what's on your plate. It's also about what's going on in your mind and how well you're sleeping at night. When you're under constant stress, whether from loneliness, worry, or daily frustrations, your body releases hormones like cortisol. Over time, too much cortisol damages the lining of your gut and throws your microbiome off balance. That imbalance can lead to more inflammation, more bad bacteria, and yes, more strain on your heart. For seniors especially, stress often hides beneath the surface. Maybe it's the grief of losing a loved one, or the fear of being a burden. But this emotional weight doesn't just stay in your mind. It silently affects your gut and, in turn, your heart. The good news? You don't need to become a monk to manage stress. Simple practices like deep breathing, gentle yoga, or even a daily walk in fresh air can reduce cortisol levels. Talking to a friend, journaling, praying. All of these help your body switch from fight or flight to rest and heal. That shift alone can start repairing your gut and lowering your heart risk, something many seniors struggle with. If you're not sleeping well, your gut doesn't get time to rest and repair. And without good sleep, your body produces more inflammation. Poor sleep also messes with your hunger hormones, making you crave sugary or salty foods, which we know can harm both your gut and your heart. So what helps? Stick to a regular bedtime. Turn off screens at least 30 minutes before sleeping. Drink calming teas like chamomile. Even taking magnesium, after asking your doctor, can relax your muscles and support deeper rest. Because when your stress is managed and your sleep is restored, your gut can begin to heal. And your heart, that tireless, loyal muscle, can finally get the support it's been missing. Easy daily habits to heal your gut and strengthen your heart. By now, you've learned how closely your gut and heart are connected, and how things like poor diet, stress, and bad sleep can quietly take a toll. But here's the uplifting truth. Healing starts with small, consistent changes. Let's break it down into simple habits you can start today. 1. Begin your day with warm water and lemon. This gentle drink wakes up your digestive system and flushes out toxins. It also helps balance stomach acid and supports liver function, which plays a big role in gut health. Over time, it can reduce bloating and improve digestion naturally. 2. Eat 2 handfuls of vegetables daily. Aim for colorful, fiber-rich veggies like spinach, carrots, broccoli, or sweet potatoes. They feed your good gut bacteria and lower inflammation in your arteries. You don't have to cook fancy meals. Just steam or lightly sauté them with olive oil. 3. Take a 15-minute walk after meals. This one habit helps regulate blood sugar, supports digestion, and lowers blood pressure. You don't need a gym. Just a peaceful stroll after lunch or dinner can make a real difference in your heart health. 4. Limit processed foods to once a week. Whether it's cookies, chips, or frozen meals, processed foods often contain hidden sugars, sodium, and preservatives that disrupt your gut and inflame your heart. Treat them like a special occasion, not an everyday habit. 5. Practice a simple 2-minute breathing exercise. Every evening, sit quietly, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths. In for 4 seconds, hold for 4, out for 4. Do this for just 2 minutes. It lowers cortisol, improves digestion, and calms your nervous system. 6. Sleep by 10 p.m. If you're always going to bed late, your gut never gets the chance to rest and repair. Try to wind down by 9:30 p.m. and aim to sleep by 10. Your body, especially your heart, heals best while you're sleeping. These aren't complicated. They don't require expensive pills or fancy diets. But if you practice them daily, they can truly transform your health from the inside out. Because at this stage in life, it's not just about adding more years. It's about making every year feel better, with more energy, less worry, and a heart that's strong enough to carry you through. You see, after 60, life quietly shifts. The body becomes more sensitive, the heart needs more support, and the gut? It doesn't just affect digestion anymore. It becomes the silent partner in your heart's health, your mood, your energy, and even your longevity. Many seniors go through fatigue, bloating, high blood pressure, or irregular heartbeats, without ever suspecting their gut may be the silent culprit. But today, you've uncovered a powerful truth. That nurturing your gut isn't just about what you eat. It's about how you live, how you rest, how you move, and how you handle stress. Even small changes, like eating fermented foods, managing sugar, or taking a 10-minute walk after meals, can spark major improvements in your heart health and overall well-being. You don't need to chase complicated diets. You don't need to rely on endless pills. You just need to listen to your body and give it the care it's been asking for all along. So, if you're ready to protect your heart, improve digestion, and feel more alive in your 60s, 70s, and beyond, start with one simple change today. Maybe it's removing that processed snack. Maybe it's adding a bowl of yogurt or kimchi. Maybe it's turning off your phone before bed and sleeping better. Whatever it is, do it for your heart. Do it for your gut. And most of all, do it for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a loved one over 60 who might need this message today. Because at 60 plus, we believe your age is not the end, it's the upgrade. Let's grow stronger together.